Good morning and welcome to my garden. And today we're going to do a little puttering here in the cold frame. This is not an ideal cold frame. To start with, the angle of the glass is not steep enough. But I had this here laying around, and it just happened that this is the angle which these old windows fit. And we're doing some work on the house. When it warms up and weather straightens up. So this was just a temporary. We're able to throw it together. And anyway, but here we have our cold frame, and we've transplanted some lettuce over. I'm going to give these guys a little bit of a drink here. The neighbor gave me this little watering can, and I'm not most impressed with. Came with I don't know what, but needs a little bit of a diverter, a little bit of a spreader there on the head, and I'm going to see if I can figure something out at some point for that. But it's a nice little size for here in our cold frame. We'll go down here. We see underneath there we have our heat sinks of water that are underneath the bench. That helps us control our heat. We did have a -2 Celsius last night, and our stuff comes through just wonderfully in this cold frame with just a light covering over the glass to protect it a bit. You see our onions and our leeks, our artichokes. Here, we'll give them a little bit, just a little bit. They don't need much. This here has a little bit of soluble fertilizer in it. Oh, spill my coffee. That's always nice. Have a little soluble fertilizer in there. These plants could use just a little bit of a boost, and that'll help them. Slip them back on the shelf back there. Plants can go back here. And these can go down in here. We have this little bit of a tray here under these. We put under these. Helps with the moisture. We also have a cat trying to visit us here. Trying to be a little bit of a nuisance, I guess. We'll slip these back there. There's our artichokes. We have this empty pot here. It's similar to the one that we have our lettuce in up here. Just a little bigger. And I decided, well, I'm going to try something. Not quite sure how well it's going to work, but this pot full of good soil and compost. And we're going to try something here. We'll break this up a little bit. It's really actually fairly warm, the soil is in here. So we're going to try something here. Put a few little holes in, just poke them in my fingers. See how many we get here. 3, 4, 6, 7. And try 10. We'll try these here. See the back of the packet here. It has all of our instructions in several different languages. It gives us a description and descriptions. We'll try these kohlrabi. Never had much luck with spring kohlrabi in the garden. So we're going to try some here in this pot. See if we get just a handful of them. Seed we take out of the packet. Comes in its own little pack like so. We will open this up. Now I've planted out of this a couple of times. I don't know how well you can see, but there's a lot of seed down in there yet. Out a few of our kohlrabi seed, and we'll see if we'll go ahead and we'll slip these into our little holes, cover them up, and we'll give it a try. You all have a wonderful day and keep growing.